Alright guys, so what's the latest scheme at Maddenedge.com? It's the Edge Honcho, guys. And for my money, it's the most versatile and powerful scheme in Maddenedge history. This thing will go all the way up to 5 wide and then come back down to a strong eye and do more than hold his own in every set from top to bottom. It's absolutely crazy. Take a look at this record up here with this Cardinals. I've been running this honcho exclusively with the Cardinals. It says 22-4. You see the 22-8. What happened in those other 4 games? Well, there's 0-3 with the Cowboys and there's 0-1 with the Saints. This was my practice profile about 4 months ago. I took a break. I haven't touched Madden in about 3 months, guys. I've been doing this thing for the last 4-5 years, creating schemes, helping all the guys get to the top 150 in the world. And I just had to take a break. But before I did that, I was on my other profile, and you can check this out at the site. And I took the Bengals using the playmaker scheme to number 44 in the world. And I was holding solidly in the top 50, and I says, hey, Stevie T, I gotta take a break, hold it down for me. Stevie says, all right. Stevie takes the Bucks, guys, and he gets them into the top 50 in the world using the impossible scheme. And then he flipped that into a chameleon where you can run a 4-3 and a 3-4 and people can't tell. It's just crazy. All this stuff is going on at Maddenedge.com. So I'm taking a break, right? I tell my guys, I say, hey, I'll be back. And when I come back, it's gonna be better than ever. So while I was gone, I was thinking, I says, how can I make this thing better? How can we advance? And all these thoughts that eventually became the honcho were just lingering. And then once they stopped lingering and they start punching me in the face, I said, okay, it's time to get back and put this thing on paper. So I did it, and you see what happened with the Cardinals. Now the crazy thing is when I got back, I was 0-4, and I had to think about it. I said, oh, that's right. I forget who it was, but somebody says, hey, Edge, can you try something with the Cowboys for me? It was a new member. I said, sure. So I did it on this practice profile. But it's still crazy to me that all these practice games that I played this year got erased other than those 4. I mean, why not just take all 4 down, and then I would have a higher win percentage, right? But anyway, I got back to this profile 0-4. And I says, okay, no worries. I'm gonna use this Edge Honcho profile and get this profile back into the top 100. Let's take a look at these stats. I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna give you any highlights. And the reason being is because I don't wanna give it away. Number 1, and number 2, it's a copycat league, guys. So we know what happens. Some guru or some site gives out this nano glitch tip or that tip, and all of a sudden, the first 2 or 3 weeks, everybody in Madden is doing the same thing, and we dominate those guys. And the reason being is because we keep everything in-house. We've been keeping it in-house for probably the last 3 or 4 years, just sharing with our guys. You could go to Maddenedge.com and check the members who are in the top 200, 150, 100, 50 in the world, guys. That's what makes us different. And we all know that some of the so-called gurus and Madden teachers are actually members at Maddenedge.com, but we won't get into that, all right? But it's a copycat league. And if I show you guys this honcho scheme, everybody's gonna be doing it. And I don't even wanna give this thing away before Madden 15 comes out. I'll give it to my guys just like we do every year. Wanna know why? Because the guys behind the scene are gonna perfect this thing. They're gonna start using it with different teams, just like they're doing now. I got guys in the top 100 top 50, top 200. They're trying this thing and they're destroying people. They're destroying guys in the top 10 with it. It's absolutely crazy. And for my money, there's no straight scheme that can hold a candle to this Edge Honcho. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. And this is in comparison to number 2 in the world. And I don't know if this guy is a fake profile or not. I know that number 1 is. So I just said, hey, let's just compare it to number 2. But I think there was some whispering. And if this isn't, I don't know. I haven't played this guy, so I don't know. There's plenty of guys in the top 10, 5, 20 that I've played and destroyed with my playmaker scheme on my other profile, and I can vouch for who's real and who's not. I just haven't played this guy, but let's just compare it. Well, we know that really this Edge Honcho is 22-4, so the win percentage would be very close. We're giving up under 17, so are they. And we're scoring about 22. They're scoring a little over 22. Actually, I want to play this guy. That's why I'm going to take this profile and get up there so I can play against this guy. What about rushing yards per game? We're giving up 70. Anyone will tell you guys with these stats, you're going to win 75, 80% of your game. That's just the way it goes. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this, where to put people, why they need to go there. The whole team is all of a sudden gonna be ball hawks. Everybody's gonna flow to the ball. Team tackling. Why? Because this is what we do at Maddenedge.com. We tell you where you should put people, why. We give you the optimal plays, situational play calling, why you should call this and call that, and next thing you know, you'll be one of those guys from Maddenedge.com in the top 100, top 50. Guys, I don't think your Madden game can afford to not learn this Edge Honcho scheme. Until next time, guys, take it easy. You want to know what we're doing for Madden 15? It's the Edge Honcho.